So here we have one of the Matrix Ascent trainers. You have 3 Ascent trainers and 3 Ellipticals. The difference being that the Ascent trainers have this high visibility yellow indicator on the main frame, and what that means is that's an adjustment point. So the Ascent trainers allow the user to change the incline of the machine so it can simulate exercise as intense as climbing stairs 3 at a time, while the Ellipticals, you can see, don't have any yellow here. These do not adjust. They're just the basic flat movement, which is still plenty of a difficult workout. You can, of course, change resistance or speed. Just the Ascent trainers allow somebody to kick it up a notch and make it even more difficult. These are all self-powering, so all a user has to do is get on and start moving. So go ahead and start getting along. The computer panel will basically start asking you to select Go, which is the easiest way to get started. Or if you want to do a program, we'll cover that in a little bit. But once you press Go, it just allows the machine to fire up. You start seeing your progress around a 400-meter running track. And then from here, the user has the ability to increase or decrease the resistance on the screen, which is the level. And then the incline is shown on the center console above the Go button. And as you can use the up button, that's correct. So it goes all the way up to a number of 90, which indicates the highest level of resistance. Highest level of incline. And from here, it's just strictly personal preference. You kind of play with the incline, see what feels good. Let's go ahead and have you crank up the incline a little further. So as she increases the incline, these arms will actually move back slightly, which is changing the profile of the foot pedals. And you'll notice also that at this point, if you notice her knees in relationship to the crossbars, they're coming up almost to where my hand is located. If we crank her up again on the incline, go ahead and take it all the way up. Now she goes to 100. This one goes to 11. As it goes up to 100 now, if I put my hand on this frame and watch her knees are now actually coming up above where my hand is placed, which indicates that she's really getting a lot of glute involvement. She's really charging the thighs, and of course, this is going to make the heart rate go up and burn more calories. Keep the heart rate in check. It obviously has built-in heart rate monitors on the stationary bars, not on the movement bars. And then now you can go ahead and let's run incline all the way down to 0. Just hold it down and it'll go all the way down. There we go, keep it at 0. So she should feel the machine return to a movement pattern just like the other 3 ellipticals. So if they're all set at 0, you basically have 6 ellipticals all the way through. The yellow Ascent trainers just have the ability to increase the difficulty and resistance. So now as I hold my hand on the frame, you can see her knee is a good 5 or 6 inches below my hand on the frame. So it really offers a significant change in movement profile, which is unique. A lot of other machines that say they change incline don't really offer that change in how the body moves. If she goes ahead and holds on to the movement bars, she'll find something that's comfortable for her height. And that's what's nice about these bars, is they offer a true upper body range of motion. It's not just a little Tyrannosaurus Rex type things. The bars have a taper to them so that people with littler hands might slide them down to find a grip that's comfortable for them. Taller people with bigger paws might move them up the bar where the grip is larger and feels comfortable for them also. This machine allows people to stop and reverse their path or reverse their motion. So if you wanted to stop and reverse backwards, now you'll go ahead and change the muscles being activated, which is always nice. And she can do reverse total body, or she can do reverse lower body only by holding onto the handlebars. The stationary bars does have a ability to change the level of resistance. So she can lower the level of resistance with her left hand, or right here, or she can raise the level of resistance with her right hand so that you can maintain heart rate contact while adjusting resistance to get exactly where you need it to be. If she would like to change the display or the display value shown, there are 3 buttons in the middle display that say toggle display. So if we use the one on the left, It can show either time elapsed or program time, if you want to do an execute program, or time remaining, in this case, counting down for 30 minutes. In the middle display, right now, it's showing her heart rate, trying to publish her heart rate. It's okay. Every time you hit the toggle button, it'll switch from calories to revolutions per minute to an example of how many watts she's outputting in energy, and then again, heart rate. And then the one on the right will give you speed, distance, MET, which is a measurement of your metabolic rate, how many times it's multiplied from rest. And then lastly, the level of resistance or level of difficulty. And then anytime she can either, if she wants to cool down, she can hit the cool down button, allows the machine to go ahead and back off the resistance. She can bring herself back down to earth slowly, or she can simply just stop and hop off the machine, and there's no harm to the machine, hopefully no harm to the user. Yes, pull down the rest. There is a water bottle holder mounted in the frame here, so you can just rest your bottle, kind of like this one's doing right here. As well as there's a key phone personal item holder up above that, so it gives you the ability to sit your phone or whatever in there and it won't fall out into the workings of the machine. So that's the Ascent trainer, what it does, and then the ellipticals.